time, Garen plotted the foundation for the second floor and we laid a few new layers of bags on the Earthbag Muse Art Studio. The walls continue to grow.
Nice whiny wheel.
Thank you.
You see who's the squeaky wheel in this family.
The guys began to prepare for the electrical outlets.
The outside is pretty. We installed the electrical boxes like you would a cleat. We just nailed the boxes right to the plywood. In the past we had used a little piece of 2x4 to nail the box too, but we didn't need it. It was a bit of overkill and...
Why not? Why don't we just do it this way?
The duplex boxes we're using have nails on the box themselves, so it's like nailing it to a stud.
It's the last one. 6 of them.
So... Shay should be out here learning electrical. Have to rewire her house. You never know, Brian.
Have you nails?
Okay, so the question is, I have one more outlet. Where would you want it? 3 across that edge, rocket stove, 1 right there?
I think it looks perfect.
Okay. We just run the wire in between the bags and make sure they're separated from the barbed wire so we don't get any shorting going on.
Inside or outside?
Outside wire, inside barbed wire. It's easier than trying to pin it to the wall later and cob over it.
To be real safe is that we separate the barbed wire from the electrical wire with U-nails.
Subscribe if you want to see more U-nails.
We pin the electrical wires right to the bag so that they're totally separated.
What's that one now, Gar?
Your light switch that you said we needed? Because you were right, we needed one. What's up with you being right today, Mom?
When the kids get a room, they get a dog. And Bryson hasn't gotten his yet. When we finished his room, I don't know, a couple months back. I think he just wanted to kind of settle in. When the kids get up in their teenage years, you know, you no longer really, like when they're little, you hug them and you cuddle with them, but as they get older, you know, you just don't do it anymore. It's kind of weird.
That's tough when Dad lays a big kiss on them.
So we like them to have an animal when they get up in that age because then it just gives them something that they can cuddle with and love on.
I was thinking more like a teacup poodle.
For Bryson?
Yeah.
Get a poodle.
You want to get a poodle?
Poodle, yeah. A poodle shaved all the way down to the skin with just its tail.
They make, God makes those. They're just called hairless poodles.
Exactly. And
You wouldn't have to shave it. You're gonna get like a gerbil or something you can put in a cage.
You get a Great Dane so it can tackle Diesel.
well, I've thought about that.
I think you should get a not so great Dane. It's real small.
So what kind of dog? You want something that doesn't shed?
Small or big, I don't know.
Oh, you would take a small dog.
I could get a wiener dog.
Sharon would help you pick
That
one
doesn't
out.
shed.
You want a hairy dog that doesn't shed?
Yeah, I want a really hairy dog that doesn't shed, or bark, or eat, or poop.
I think you're talking about a statue.
Furby. Because that's about what you described.
She doesn't know what a Furby is.
It's those creepy dolls with the eyes and no, I know what a Furby is and I make noise.
Creepy, they were all the rage.
They are creepy.
How about cuddly toys? Like a plushie toy? They could cuddle that.
It's now window level.
Got the window wraps for between the bags.
This is the lightest thing I've ever carried in my life.
I gained weight. 8-footers and 10-footers. Watch your toes. This particular room had larger windows. We went with a 3-foot by 5-foot windows. So the 3-foot wide, 5-foot tall. The boxes that we built for them are pretty much the same types of boxes out of 2x10s.
Look like. Here's what they're supposed to look like. And then Dad's nailing these braces in to keep them square so that you don't have a window that's like.
On Bryson's building, we used 2x12s. On Bree and Garen's building, we used 2x10s. So I went back to the 2x10s. The cost isn't as much. It's not as round, so you can put something that's not as quick as thick.
To be honest with you, I eyeballed too
You
much.
just wait while Dad and Garen plan out all the windows. A few inches this way, a few inches that way. They'll go back to the original idea and they'll go over and do another idea. Discuss. Garen is bothered by that window right there.
stuff.
a window here.
Dad likes the
Pushes all
symmetrical,
those two together.
and Garen's all like, that
Well,
view
because of this
looks.
big long space.
No, we can't do that.
Andy?
What are we gonna do today? If they're planning on the building,
We'll milk the goats.
and let them put the windows in.
Yeah.
Hold it as we go up. And as we go up, when we put our next cleat on, which will be probably on this layer, right, Dad? So when we get a cleat on here, we'll tap the window back and forth to get it level, nail it in on both sides, and then we'll keep going up. So we don't have to have any extra wood holding it and all kinds of crap.
Essentially, we're just plumbing it as we go. Plumbing the windows as we go. I'm putting in a Murphy bed right here. Because this isn't any usable space. Yeah, I think it's better over here. So I'll start preparing for it by putting in the cleats, so I have something to attach that Murphy bed to. We need to keep it away from the stairs over here and away from the door over there. So we have, when it comes down, we can still get to the stairs. Karen is so strong. He just broke it off.
Good news is, we have some really big welding power. Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Reason.
Let's wait till we get the bag on, then we have something really solid to go against. It was like with Bryson and even I think Garen's, we kind of posted things in with a brace and we hooked it right into the ground so that the box itself wouldn't move around. Well, we found that got into the way and it's a contraption trying to get around it and whatever. So this time we're kind of build as we go. Put cleats in right at the bottom and put bags right on the top so that the windows themselves will stay, maybe they'll move a little bit, but when we get up to that level and it's time to put another cleat in, we'll just plumb at that time, nail that in, and we haven't had any real serious bag movement, so everything settles really nicely.
At the end, even if we were to shore up those with our stakes going down, we'd still have to level and plumb it anyway.
Yeah, we have to bang it
So,
around to get it into place because those
yeah.
get moved around and stepped on and tripped on. And
The guys and Shay have been hard at work while me and Mom have been playing in Vegas. Hence the hat and glasses. This is what it looked like when we left, and this is what it looks like now. Oh, and how did I do in Vegas? I won some, and I lost more. But hey, we do our part to keep those casinos in business. Stay tuned next time when we finish up the walls. We'll see you next time. Have a great week.
thank you!
Did you hear this noise in the background? Well, now you know what it is.
Our family moved from the city to the country. Thanks for taking part in our adventure. We have new videos every Friday evening. If you would like to help us out, you can like this video, share it, subscribe, or support us on Patreon. See the links in the description.
Or the big Great Dane. Can you imagine? You know, how cuddly is a big Great Dane?
Be cuddly as a puppy.
They don't stay that way.
But I think that's it.
Chipnut! I hit the punchline a little too soon.